Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you know, I'm not much of a fan of like the black and white era, the old golden age of Hollywood. I'm just not a fan of like how they're structured or stuff like that. But every now and then, I'll find a film like, say, The Wizard of Oz, where it's like, okay, that's a good one. Like, they definitely have some good ones from that era. Like that, The Fly, Laura. And I found another one that I'd like to add to that. This is Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard. It's a film about... Alright, so the Moxie has 2 Tuesdays. They have different themes. For this month's theme, it is like studio, like like filmmaking process and all. So they're showing Sunset Boulevard. Then on April 30th, they're going to be showing Robert Altman's The Player. So those are like kind of satirical takes on like the movie making things. But Sunset Boulevard was one that I thought like I this was like better than what I was expecting. Like, the performances were definitely some of the highlights of the whole movie. Like, let me tell you, Gloria Swanson as Norma Desmond. Oh my gosh, she just kills it. She perfectly portrays that person who's like been in the industry for so long, or like who's been all the way back in like the silent era and such. And her character, like how she almost thinks everything's like a scene. The ending definitely shows that. And man, she just killed that, especially with that final shot. I was just like, oh, shut up. Let's see, who else? Oh yeah, William Holden as Joe Gillis. I thought he was also really good in here. He definitely brought some like very just energy within his role, and that was very welcome. Eric von Stroheim as Max von Merling. He's a really underappreciated character. I really liked his. And then Nancy Olsen as Betty Schaefer. She was also really good. And then you have people as themselves, like Sally B. Mile, Helda Hopper, Sydney Skolsky, and Buster Keaton playing a bridge player. Although I don't know, I didn't pay attention to like where these cameos were, because like some of these people I don't know. I do know Buster Keaton will be getting his own, like a movie about Buster Keaton is going to be made soon by James Mangold. So I'll be on the lookout for that. The story's told pretty well. And the framing of so many scenes, it's just perfect. Like there's this one shot where Joe is entering back into the house, and then Nancy's just like in this little like square thing, and like only her head is in there. Like that's perfect framing. Like cinematography here is just pretty good. Like this is just a pretty good movie. I'd say my one criticism, or like my main criticism, is that it does seem a bit too long. Like there were some, I don't know, like there are some parts where I almost fell asleep. Not because like, well, probably because nothing much was happening in some of the scenes where I was like about to fall asleep, but I just snapped out of it. Maybe I just had such a busy day or something. But yeah, Sunset Boulevard was like I said, it's a film that was better than what I thought it was going to be. And I'm happy to say like that it's another really good movie that I was able to find from this era of Hollywood that I usually don't watch from.